Hi, it's Emily and thank you so much for clicking today's video. So for today I wanted to create this really bold and purple galaxy makeup look, and this whole look was actually inspired by this loose pigment right here, which is from the Kathleen and Colourpop's Zodiac collection. And this pigment is in the Crab, which I've really been wanting to use because I think it's just so beautiful and stunning. And so this whole look is just around this pigment and to really show it off. It's what I have right here in the center of my lid as well as blown out here on the lower lash line, and I just think it's so beautiful and I had so much fun creating this look. So if you guys like videos like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't joined already, and let's jump into the look. So I'm first going to start off by priming my lids with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and this is always a really important step to do just to make sure that none of your shadows go anywhere. So for my eyeshadows today, I'm going to be using the Morphe and James Charles Artistry palette, but like usual, you don't have to use the same shadows as me, but this is a really beautiful palette and it's also really affordable for all the shadows that you get in it. And so if you haven't checked it out, I'll definitely go check it out because there's a lot of different looks that you can create with this. So I'm going to go in and set my primer like I always like to do, and for that I'm going to be using Flashback, which is just this white matte color. I'm then first going to go in with Pinkity Drinkity and start lightly blending that out on the crease. So I know for my look today that I want to create a halo eye, and so when I'm applying my shadows, I'm just going to make sure that I keep them in like this C shape almost over my eye just to keep everything really rounded, because for my final look, I know that's what I want. I'm then just going to be taking a little bit of this eyeshadow single and building that up in the crease. I'm only going to take a little bit of this eyeshadow at a time so it's really soft and easy to build up. Now to really bump up the color purple in this look, I'm going to be taking Escape and putting that on the inner and outer part of the lid and a little bit blending into the crease to start building our halo shape. I'm then going to take the previous brush that I just used with Single and blend out those edges to make sure it's all smooth. And after you have one eye all blended out into your liking, just repeat the same on the other eye. Then after I have that all blended out to my liking, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of more Pinkity Drinkity and just blending out all those edges to make sure that everything is smooth. So I've been using a lot of glitter in my videos recently, and in my last video I was asked how I make my glitter stick and stay all day without falling down on the face. So I was wanting to talk a little bit about that today for anyone out there who wants to wear glitter but always feels like it's falling down on their face all day, or they feel like it just won't stick to the lid. For me personally, I'm a big believer that I think it's the glitter adhesive as well as the brush that you use to help the glitter stay. So the glitter adhesive that I've been using a lot recently is this NYX Pigment Primer right here, and I really think this helps a lot with making my glitter stick. It really helps to create a tacky base that helps your glitter stick in the first place, and then I noticed that it sticks to it all day instead of like drying and flaking off throughout the day. I would just say to still apply it while it's tacky, not to let it dry down, because I think that makes it kind of lose a little bit of its benefits. Also, I think it's really important to have a flat, dense shader brush, and a brush that I always really like to use for my glitter is actually this mini Couture brush right here, but it's not about the brush brand, it's not about which one I'm using or someone else is using, it's just about the actual brush shape and about the bristles. And so as you can see, this is a really flat, rounded brush. Everything is really dense and together, and this really helps to pick up the glitter and to help place it down on your lid. And so these are the two things that I think are most important with helping your glitter stay, and I just hope these are tips that can help you guys with your glitter in the future. And so now, of course, I'm wanting to put some glitter in the center of my halo eye, and so of course I'm first going to be going in with the NYX Pigment Primer right here that I just talked about, and I'm going to be picking up the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop Loose Pigment in the Crab. So after I have that glitter down where I want, I'm just going to take all my previous brushes that I used for the purple and the crease and just start blending out all those edges. And now you're just going to do the same on the other eye. So at this point you could add a wing liner if you want to. I sometimes like to, but I actually prefer not to on most days because I feel like wearing it without actually opens up my eyes more. But you just do what you prefer, and I'm going to go finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am all back from doing the rest of my makeup and I'm going to go into my lower lash line now, and I basically just want to replicate what I did on my upper lid to my lower lash line. So I'm going to start off by just putting Escape in the inner and outer parts of the lower lash line to match the upper lid. I'm then going to be taking a little bit of Single and just buffing all of that out. I'm then going to blend out all those edges with Pinkity Drinkity to make sure that nothing is harsh and unblended. So for applying the Crab Loose Pigment on my lower lash line, I'm actually going to be using my Morphe Setting Mist to help set it, and this is something that I did in my last video, and this is another way that you can help loose pigments or glitter stay sometimes. So I did decide to apply this a little bit more messy on the lower lash line because I wanted an all over glitter effect for my lower lash line. So since I want the highlight on my face and my eye look today to be cohesive, I'm going to be going in with Ring Light from the palette to make sure that it all goes together. I then applied the same highlighter on the rest of my face. Then for my mascara, as usual, I just went in with the Pixi by Petra Double Brush Mascara. And then for my lips today, I decided to go in with the Bite Beauty Mousse Bouche Liquefied Lip in Daikin. And I did use this in my last video, but I'm just really a big fan right now of glossy lips, and I think that this color is just so pretty and it's a really beautiful pink for every day, and so I've really been enjoying using this a lot. And here's my final look.
That's good.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't already. And I just have to say that I really have been appreciating everyone's love and support on all of my videos. With all the likes and every comment means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.